2024 Kawasaki KLX230S and KLX230SM ABS. Imagine a motorcycle manufacturer's board of directors sitting around a conference table, looking at a spreadsheet of the company's model lineup. Taking stock of their two-wheeled empire, they start at the bottom of the list displacement-wise. Take note of the humble air-cooled 233 cubic centimeter single. Tick the box and move onward and upward. Where some would see an affordable, off-road-oriented single as a useful but maybe niche machine, Kawasaki sees opportunity. For 2023, Team Green had not one but 7 variants of its KLX230 platform. The off-road-only KLX230R, the short-seat height KLX230RS, the dual-sport KLX230, the short-seat height KLX230S, the ABS-equipped S model, the Supermoto KLX230SM, and the ABS-equipped SM. For 2024, Kawasaki is updating the S and SM with a gently revised engine, new styling, and updated switchable ABS. But while those changes are consequential in their own right, it's the chassis and geometry changes that steal the headlines. For 2024, the KLX's fuel-injected air-cooled SOHC single has a narrower intake port and 4 mm, smaller intake valve, and a longer exhaust header designed to increase low and mid-range performance. There are also revised ECU settings. The most significant changes are on the chassis side. In order to increase wheel travel and ground clearance without drastically elevating the seat height, Kawasaki redesigned the subframe, installing it on both the S and SM models. While the 2024 KLX230S seat height is marginally taller than its predecessor, 33.3 inches, up from 32.7 inches, Kawasaki was able to increase front wheel travel by 1.7 inches and rear wheel travel by 2.6 inches. With 9.5 inches of ground clearance, the 2024 S models have more than an inch more ground clearance than the 2023 models, up from 8.3 inches. Kawasaki also changed the S model's chassis geometry, opting for a 2.9-degree steeper rake and 23 mm shorter trail for more responsive handling. The KLX230S also uses a new, aluminum swing arm that sheds around 2.6 pounds and a lighter rear brake master cylinder. The rear shock now features threaded preload adjustment, enabling riders to dial in settings for their weight. The KLX230SM also benefits from revised geometry and suspension settings. The bike runs on 17-inch wheels and uses the new Uni-Track rear linkage and a 37 mm inverted fork with stiffer spring settings to reduce wheel travel, compared to the dual Sport S model, for optimal handling on the street. Additionally, the front end has a 1.6-degree steeper rake and 10 mm shorter trail than the 2023 Supermoto. Revised suspension settings for 2024 put more weight on the front end and increase rear wheel travel. There's 2.2 inches more rear wheel travel than on the 2023 model. Seat height is 33.1 inches.